So today I am going to put together my famous salmon croquettes. And this is my mom's recipe with a little bit of Mary's twist to it. As you can see, I use the pink salmon. It says chicken of the sea. I actually have two because I'm making dinner for church tomorrow. But anyhow, and I have star-kissed. I'm going to use some lemon pepper. I'm going to use some salt-free magic seasoning. This is, you know, everybody knows black people like Lawry seasoned salt, but because I'm using salt in this recipe, I use the salt-free here. I'm going to add some garlic and herb seasoning, some breadcrumbs. We're going to have an egg, and my secret ingredient is chicken bouillon. Well, they were cubes that I just smashed up. Because I have like 6 cans, I used like almost 1 cube per can. I hope that makes sense. And I crushed it up. And then I sauteed bell peppers, green, red, yellow, and onions in a pan with some olive oil. Just lightly put a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Cut your vegetables up and saute them till they're, you know, done. And you're gonna put them aside. You put them on a paper plate. As you can see, I hope you can see, it's on a paper plate with a paper towel so that it can absorb any of the extra oil in it. Now, I have a little trick. I have my little sink here. You know, everybody knows what a strainer is. I hope all my cooks do. If you don't, this is called a strainer. Normally, or a sifter. You put flour in it when you're making cake and you sift it to kind of break up the flour and make your cake really light. But because salmon is in a can and it has juice, I do this sifter to take the oil out. So I take it out, shake the can, and see all the oil or the water, whatever it's in it. I think this is in probably some kind of oil. And when you get it out, just make sure you get the water out. You don't have to smash it. And you'll see, now I'm going to show you something here, and I hope you can see it. I'm going to put it on this paper towel, and I'm going to open it because I need to get all the bones out. And Lord, okay, I'm going to use my can. You see how in the middle you'll start seeing them? Here's the bones. You want to get all the bones out. And so I'm looking for, is there any other bones anywhere in here before I put it in my dish? And I kind of here, see, here's another one. And I'm going to use my can as a trash can here because I got more to do. And then we're going to do it like that. And then I have my best bowl. I use this for everything. This is my stainless steel large bowl, and I'm just gonna dump it in here. And then when I dump it, kind of gonna take my fork and kind of start smashing it up so it can pull it apart. I'm old school. My hands have been washed. Let me just say that. Okay, you want to do that. I don't take the other stuff off the side of it. I've seen people do that. I use everything in there. So I kind of mix it up real good per can. So my hands are going to get messy before they get good. But I believe you got to get your fingers all in it. You want to break it up real good. I hope you can see that. All right. So we're going to go to the next can. And again, shake it out. And I use a paper plate, so the paper plate, before I get it, I can get as much juice off of it as possible. And let me just get that so it doesn't keep going. And then again, I'm looking for the bones in here. And as you can see, there are bones. And what you do is you take a can and you do that. And I'm gonna just, you know, I'm gonna make it real easy here. And that's what we're gonna do because I don't see any more here. All right, no more here. So now this is all 6 cans. And you're probably saying, God, she got a whole lot of salmon. How many croquettes will that make? Several. When you're feeding a large family eat salmon croquettes. And I have some growing grandsons who eat quite a bit now. So I just make sure that I have enough. And then you know what? You always like, when I finish whatever's left over, I put it in the refrigerator. And you know, you can have eggs and salmon in the morning, or grits and some salmon. Oh, now that's what you want to do. That's another video at another time. My creamy grits are the best. Now what I'm going to do is take my lemon pepper, and I like to season my salmon before I do the egg or everything. I put all the seasonings on top. I don't measure, so you got to, because I got all these, so you know, I don't know how much you really do need. I just cover the top. So with the lemon pepper, it's probably about 2 tablespoons that I'm using in here for 6 cans of salmon. Probably what we'll do is 2 tablespoons of everything. So that's what will cover the top. And as you can see, I'm covering the top. And then I do a little garlic and herb. I just like my, you know, not the salmon needs a lot at all, but it just, I like stuff seasoned. That's just me. Anyhow, and then I'm gonna take my chicken bouillon cubes, spread them on the top. And then lastly, I've got a new thing here. I'm gonna probably do about 2 cups, so I have to do a measuring cup here of breadcrumbs, because you don't want, if I was doing half this, I would use 1 cup. So if I was using 3 cans, I would use 1 cup. If I was using 1 can, I'd probably use just about 1/4 of a cup. You just want to make sure that it can stick together, but you don't want more breadcrumbs than you want meat in there. Lastly, I have a fork. Oh, here it is. I'm going to take 1 egg, or not lastly, but just before I put the last thing in. I have 1 egg, just put it here in my sink, and I slightly beat it, because we've got to mix it, and then I just pour it around here. Now what I'm going to do is all of my vegetables is just drop them in there. Okay, that smells so good. I wish you could smell, but it is gonna be so good when I fry this up. And I'm gonna not first put my hands all in it, but I'm gonna take a spoon, and what we're gonna do is start mixing it all together. And as you can see, because what they're gonna do is create a nice ball. So what is my secret tool to making patties all about the same size? Is an ice cream scooper that has a little release. You see that? It's gotta have that, not the one you just scoop, because then you got, you know, you need to be able to release it. So what I do is I take a scoop and I pat it down. See how it did that? And then you're gonna release it, and then you pat it. And I kind of make sure that the patty is pretty much put together. Isn't that amazing? Wait till this thing is cooked. Well, as you can tell, I'm in another outfit, so it's the next day. It's after church, and just so you know, you can make your salmon croquette batter or your mixture the day before. I've already formed the patties. And what we're going to do is take them one by one, and as you can see, I'm just going to kind of make sure that they're put together, and we're going to paste them in. They need to cook for about 2-3 minutes on each side. So as you can see, I'm going to let the salmon croquettes get, you know, sometimes it gets so tempting, you really want to just flip them right away. But you want to make sure they get golden brown, each one. And you want to kind of stay a little distance from the oil so that it don't pop you either, okay? So be very careful when you start cooking. Don't go right over it. Keep your little distance, as you can see, and we're going to let them cook. And it's important that you don't flip it. It's like when you do pancake batter, you know, if you flip that pancake too soon, then it's a hot mess. So Same thing with the salmon croquettes, because they're very delicate. You want to make sure that they at least get golden brown on one side quickly or thoroughly is the word I want to use. So we'll come back and we'll show you what it looks like. As you can see, I flipped. You can see what color they are already. They're golden brown. But what I also did is I made some broccoli, as you can see, that we're going to put on the side. And you can follow me since we're doing this wonderful video. I have a phenomenal warming tray, but I also baked some potatoes. And we're going to have some baked potatoes that we put garlic seasoning on top of it and some olive oil. And I use, instead of olive oil, I use avocado oil. You know, that adds a little more flavor to it. So I put, slice the potatoes, as you can see, just because people are going to say, well, how did you do that? Slice the potatoes, put them in a big bowl, sprinkled olive oil on it, sprinkled some garlic, herb and garlic seasoning on it, mixed it very well together, put it on some parchment paper on top of the cookie sheet, baked it at 375 for an hour, and then put them away, took them out the oven, and they're sitting here so the oil, so they're not real oil, but it's a better and a healthier alternative to just frying potatoes. You bake them. All right, let's go back over and look at our wonderful salmon as it is cooking here. And what we're gonna do is take them out one by one. I make sure we kind of let the oil get off of it. Place it here. And one by one, whoops. That's what happens when you don't do it, okay? Trying to video and do this. That means even the best, we're not perfect, okay? And we're taking them out one by one. Well, as you can see, I'm plated. I have 2 salmon croquettes, my potatoes and my broccoli. Got a little ketchup and I got a little Dijon mustard, which is what I like. And just so you know that I eat my own food, I'm gonna take a little bit of this, add a little mustard to it. I'm gonna tell you, oh my goodness. I can't wait for you to try this recipe. Just tell me what you did and how your family enjoyed it. Again, this is so good. I can't wait to eat the rest of my dinner. Have a wonderful day. Be blessed. Look for more videos from Wisdom from the House and how I do what I do when I cook. Make sure you like, you comment below, and you subscribe to my channel. This is going to be one of many. Again, thank you for watching Wisdom from the House. How do you make salmon croquettes by Dr. Mary House.